You know that supposedly helpful little smart speaker just sitting quietly on your desk right now? Well, today we are embarking on a full-blown covert mission to find out exactly how much that thing and the ecosystem behind it actually knows about you. From your random 3 a.m. panic searches to the exact literal steps you took back in 2019, we are auditing your digital life. And then we're nuking the trackers. So, the big question here is, can you actually become a digital ghost in just 10 minutes? Because honestly, if we don't figure this out, the algorithm wins. And let's be real, the mental toll of living under constant, completely invisible surveillance, it's heavy. It is exhausting. So let's dive right in and take back some control. Which brings us right to phase 1, the snitch in your pocket. We're talking about millions of data points here. Google's My Activity page isn't just a list of yesterday's web searches. Oh no, it is an unpaid, sleepless biographer. It literally knows every single app you opened at, say, 2 p.m. on a random Tuesday 3 whole years ago. The sheer volume of data being logged in real time is absolutely staggering when you actually look at it. And it's not just text either. Think about this. Every single time you wake up your voice assistant, it records you, digitizes your voice, and essentially saves a snippet of your soul to a permanent server somewhere in California. You are leaving an indelible physical piece of yourself behind every single day without even thinking about it. Actually, wait. Open your Google settings on your phone right now. Go ahead. Search for My Activity. Did you see it? Yep. Bingo, bango, bongo. Your entire life is laid out right there in plain text. You are absolutely being tracked right this very second. Okay, so let's move on to phase 2, mapping your digital life. This is where it gets incredibly real. Google Maps leaves a digital breadcrumb trail that simply never washes away. Check out this timeline. In 2019, it was tracking every single step taken. By 2021, it pinned the exact coffee shop visited on a Tuesday morning. And last night, it saved the exact route taken to go get ramen down to a 5-meter accuracy. It is wild when you realize your physical movements are surveilled like this. And that physical data directly feeds into phase 3, your psychological ad profile. So, the algorithm takes all this data and automatically tries to build a psychological clone of you to guess your hobbies and demographics. But here's the funny part. It is often hilariously bad at it. Look at this comparison. It guesses I'm a high-income individual who is a luxury watch enthusiast and a massive fan of advanced cat grooming. The reality is that I'm eating instant ramen in a cluttered basement sitting in a dark room. It's basically a professional amateur confidently guessing with your personal info. But even if it guesses wrong, look at what we've uncovered. Your complete search history, plus your exact location data, plus this weird psychological persona it built, it all equals you being totally exposed. Are you feeling the weight of this yet? It's a lot, right? So, let's do something about it. Time for a quick side quest in phase 4, the identity ghost. Think of it this way. Google's biggest superpower is linking all those random searches directly to your real-world identity. So we absolutely need to sever that connection right now. The trick here is to stop giving your real primary email address to every single random website you visit. Instead, you use an email alias system. Whenever a site asks for your email, you just hit generate to create a burner email. Now, if that random site gets hacked or decides to sell your data, they only get a fake disposable address. By using this alias system, you completely prevent these companies from cross-site tracking you back to your main profile. It stops the data brokers dead in their tracks. The relief is immediate. All right, we are at the final boss, phase 5, nuking your data settings. Let's get to work. Here's your official digital ghost checklist. Step 1, disable web and app activity immediately to cut off that relentless app logging we talked about earlier. Step 2, set your location history to auto-delete every 3 months. Let that data expire. And step 3, turn off personalized ads entirely to effectively kill that creepy psychological profile. These 3 quick actions actively cripple the algorithm's ability to stalk you. Oh, and I have to give a massive warning here. Simply using incognito mode without changing these core settings, it is completely useless. It's literally like wearing a mask to a masquerade party but leaving your government ID face up on the table for everyone to read. You absolutely have to flip the settings at the source. Which brings us to the extraction phase. Phase 6, becoming a digital ghost. Now, let's manage expectations. Unless you move into a remote cave and start trading rocks for food, you really cannot be 100% off the grid. However, by taking these exact surgical steps today, you have achieved a massive 85% reduction in your digital footprint. You are now a significantly harder target for these trackers. By consciously stripping away these trackers, you are actively choosing hardened tech habits over blind corporate convenience. And honestly, as the creator of this methodology perfectly summarized, my new favorite operating system for my life is privacy. It completely changes how you interact with the internet. So, the only question left is, are you ready to nuke your data? Don't just sit there and be a passive data point for a billion-dollar company. Grab the checklist, start cutting the wires, and disappear into the digital ether. If you're tired of being a data point for a billion-dollar company, hit the subscribe button so the algorithm knows you're a rebel.